Okay, I think I might have it. Hang on a sec. Just one moment. Yes, it is. Just one moment. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Just one moment. Hello, everyone. G'day, everyone. It's g'day, everyone. Welcome to Xrissart. This is Krissi. I'm just having some IT issues, so just one moment. I just want to make sure that this is okay. You're not seeing me. Okay, I just want to make sure that I get into the chat. So just one moment so I can see. I think so. Just hang on a sec. Okay. All right. Just one moment. I just want to make sure that I've got the chat, so just one moment. I think we've got it. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, wonderful. Oh my gosh, look, oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, g'day, Lindy. Yay, it's working for me. Sound and picture okay. Oh, wow. Steve, oh, wow, I've been healed. I can hear again. Thank the Lord. Okay, here we go. Marcy, hello. Oh, you know what? Can I be any more stressed? Because, first of all, I've got to say, here we go. Silky, hello, welcome. Are you playing hide and seek with us, Krissi? Well, I'm trying not to, but it looks like I am, actually. Diane, hello, all good. Sergio, well, there goes my lunch break. Hope you blast, Krissi. We'll watch it as soon as I get home. Okay, Wendy and Janice, thank you so much for moderating the stream. Gabriella, hello, how you going? Okay, we're back. Aussie, g'day Jay, hello, how you going? Hope all is well on your side of the fence. Okay, now, first of all, I have to say, I've got to talk about what I'm doing, and I just want to make sure that I'm not too loud. So am I just not sort of, I'm not, okay, all right, okay, so now what I wanted to do was just talk about what I'm doing today. So what I'm doing today is graphite, as I've promised. I promised that I would do this project. And I've got to say, graphite is not my thing, but it can be my thing. Oh, g'day, Kenny. Hello. A big great from Swiss at all. Okay, hello, Gabriella. Hello. Have I missed anyone? I hope I haven't missed anyone. So the challenge was, now I know that Wendy from Artista 365 was involved in this, and I know that Sergio was involved in this. How many other people were involved in this graphite challenge? Well, anyone, but and I believe that Anne from Fine Art Anne was involved in this. She's already submitted her. Hello, Joanna. Hello, Coffee Cat. How you going? So, oh, and Peggy. Hello, Peg. Hello. How you going? Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry. Peggy did it. Sorry. I missed that. Okay, now the challenge was this. This was the actual piece that has to be done, and I understand that I could only use 5 graphite types of pencils, and it was supposed to be on inexpensive paper, but you know what, the paper that I'm using is Stonehenge, and I've already been picked up on cheating, but I can't I tell you what, there's no way that I can cheat, because I tell you that I'm not the graphite queen like Wendy is, and so I'm actually going to struggle with this. So the graphite pencils that I'm using is Derwent. And I also went and did some shopping, so for the occasion. So I wanted to talk about those as well. But I'll be using Graphitone, which is a water-soluble graphite, and it's a 2B. So these are the tools that I'm going to be using, and I'm using blending stumps. I've got kneaded erasers. I've got all sorts of erasers in front of me. I've got hello Gabriella. Hello, how you going? How you going? Welcome. And I've got some the water brushes that I'm going to be using for the water soluble part of this pencil. You've got to bear with me. I'm not really good at this, so I'm happy for people to pull me up and reprimand me for all the things that I'm not supposed to be doing. So here we go. I just want to make sure that I've said hello to everyone. Have I said hello to everyone? I think I have. All right, here we go. Glasses on. And before I go any further, this is one of my purchases. I've purchased the Staedtler Lumograph. And you can see that nice and clear, which is lovely. I've got all sorts of things by my side. I've got sharpeners. I've got all sorts of things ready for me to go. Now, I don't know how I'm going, and I just want to make sure that I've got my reference photo up here. So it's ready to go. All right. Now, all right, here we go. So where should I start? I'm not quite sure where to start. Okay, look, you know what? I'm going to start doing the branches, and the pencils that I'm going to be using are the 7B. So I'm actually going to start. I've actually got some okay. All right. Okay. Well, I've drawn this out. Well, in fact, I've traced it out. So to make sure. Okay. So let me see. Hello. John, hello, welcome. You're here, and I'm struggling. I've got to say, I'm struggling. So what I'm going to be doing is I've got the blending stump, and this is Derwent. So what I think I have to do, there's some really light bits underneath. So I'm going to, that's not good already. Okay, I've drawn this out, but there's some light bits underneath, and I don't think I'm going to do this very well. So this is definitely a challenge, and you can all laugh at me if you like, because this is not good. I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. So what I'll do is, I asked for advice, but it's not going to work for me. So I'm going to do it the way I want to do it, and then I'll just keep on working my way out. Okay, so first of all, I'm so sorry for this, but see, this is where, you almost have to catch me at my pants down. Like, I feel like I've been caught with my pants down, honestly. So, so what I'm going to be doing is, if you have any questions, I'm quite happy to answer them, but I don't know if I'll be able to answer them correctly. Wendy will be able to answer them correctly, but not me. So, so I'm going to start with the branches. I thought that I could start with the blending stumps, but it's not going to work the way I want it to. So bear with me. Bear with me. Oh gosh, here we go. Here we go. Gonna need more graphite. Well, yes, I've got. You know what? Wicked, hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Look, Nolani, hello. Let me see. Who else? Are you making fun of me, Wendy? Sorry to hear that. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to keep on doing my thing, and I'll just talk about my struggles with this. So for all of those who work in graphite, and Wicked works in graphite, you are also... I'm not recording this because I don't really want to record this. I'm not quite sure how... Okay, I'm not going to. I just want you to see what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just going to outline all of the areas that I think that I should do here, and just talk about... I just wanted to talk about the up and coming live stream that Wendy and I will be doing in New Year's Eve. So I might have to just talk about that for a little bit before we go on. Next week I won't be live streaming on Wednesday. I'm going to have some time off, but Wendy and I will be live streaming on New Year's Eve, which will be very interesting because we're going to be live streaming for 24 hours straight. I've never done anything like this before, and I don't think Wendy has done anything like this before. So what we wanted to do is celebrate New Year's with all our friends, and making sure that we, because there are sometimes there are people that can't get on the live streams when we are live streaming, even when Wendy is live streaming and I'm not live streaming. We can't seem to catch everyone, but we figured that if we do this for 24 hours, we're bound to catch someone. Marcy says, Krissi, you are my spirit totem for sure. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, what can I say? I don't know what I can say, but other than, you know what, just keep on keeping on. That's my saying, isn't it? Yeah, so that's what's coming up. But I'm going to have a break. So next Wednesday, I'm not going to be live streaming, but getting ready for, or the Wednesday after, which happens to be Christmas for us. So what I'll do is I will be getting ready. So, and this is water soluble. I don't know if you've seen this, graphitone. Graphitone. So I'm going to be using water with this and see how we go. I'm not quite sure how this will be. So let's see how we go. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to outline. Okay. Okay, I just need to make sure that I don't lose my lines the way I'm doing this, so. All right. Okay. Yeah, no, I've got to apologise for the sound in the live stream when I first started. I don't understand. I was all ready to go, and then all of a sudden, no sound. Is that possible? Anything is possible with me. So okay. I feel like I'm going to lose my place here, so I'm actually just going to keep on going here. This is all going to be very light, and I don't know, maybe I'm treating this like I am pastels, and of course I shouldn't, because it's a different medium and it all works differently. So let's see how we go. Okay, let me see. Am I driving you all nuts? This is probably what I'm going to be doing. Did you press record? Kenny, no, I'm not recording this one. I don't think I would want this recorded. I'm dying over here, says Wendy. Why are you dying, Wendy? Wendy can answer them all. Wow, the fairy godmother. Okay, fine. Kenny says, Krissi, anything can happen on your channel, or should say, almost anything has happened here. Oh, look, I know. All right. Okay, here we go. Wendy says, she had me crying already. Oh my gosh. You know what, Wendy? That's okay. That's all right. This is what happens when you make me put my hand up for graphite. Should I use water on this? Will it blend? Wow. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, this is water soluble, so let me see what happens with this. Okay, oh, g'day, Will. Hello. How you going? Okay, constructive criticism here, please. Okay, because this is going to be what can I say? Very interesting. I've actually just got to wait till it dries. Oh wow. I will. Hang on, here we go. Look, I'm thinking that this water soluble will get the smoky bit going on in the middle. So, you know, okay, all right, here we go. Okay, let's see how we go. I don't know if you can see this. This is okay. Yeah, this is okay. All right, let me see. Bila, hello Bila. Not too much smoke, please. Been choking on it lately. Okay, no problem. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, truly, I'm a fish out of water here. There is no two ways about it. So, please bear with me. This is not going to be a masterpiece. I feel it in my water. That's all I've got to say. Krissi, says Kenny, I know you just experimented with graphite, but what are you drawing? Yes, this is, okay, here we go. I've just got to wait for this to dry. Okay. Okay, what I'm drawing is a man or a person walking into the fog. There are trees. There is a, well, I don't know, like a walkway that leads into a path that goes into the center. And this is pretty much it. So I don't know if this will work out. But anyway, I just have to wait for this to dry. before I start. All right. Here we go. A larger brush would serve you much better. Yes, Will. Actually, Will, we've missed you. Where have you been? Oh my gosh. I know, well, I know where you've been, but we've missed you here. This is a bigger brush, so there we go. Here we go. I think I will wait till this dries and I will start. I'm starting with a 7B, so I don't know if this will work. The darkest. Okay. Not dry yet. Not 100% dry. All right. All right. Okay. Kenny says, Krissi, okay. Kenny says, a man walking into the forest and fog. Wonder where does it lead? To Narnia, perhaps? It could. I adore how Krissi just jumps in and then tweaks and bends and the experiments into an enjoyable. Well, you know what? I don't know what to tell you, but the graphite experts would just be cringing at me right now. But you know what? This is what happens when you make me do something. All right. So I'm going to do my best. Do my best. Let me see. Just want to make sure that I've got these lines here going. Okay, here we go. No, still wet, so I can't do anything just yet. I've got to wait. Okay, I'm going to wait. That's fine. That's fine. Marcy says, okay, we've sent, oh, g'day, Miguel. Hello, how you going? How you going? Well, I'm going to start on the dry bits. I think I should start on the dry bits first. Yes, I did. Yes, Miguel is here. I'm going to start on the dry bits. I think I'll... Okay, so... Okay, so for those who are interested, yes, as I said, mentioned before, I won't be live streaming next week, but Wendy and I will be live streaming New Year's Eve. We'll be starting 10 p.m. my time, 10 p.m. my time, 6 a.m. Wendy's time. Well, Wendy's got an advantage on me because she would be very fresh from her sleep, whereas I have to actually have a nap before I start. So that's what's going to happen, but it should be fun. So, you know, so everyone should be just sort of like coming in and out, watching us. I'm sure there'll be times when Wendy and I will be on our own. Who knows, talking to ourselves. Yeah, so that will be happening. So looking forward to that. So there won't be any fireworks going on here, but who knows. Well, I'm not going to have fireworks in my art space, so who knows. Maybe. Okay, here we go. While you're home, maybe. Okay. Kenny says, Wendy is cringing right now. Yes, she's cringing. I can assure you she's cringing. Very much so. At my expense. So, well, you know, I do pastels okay. Yeah, this is totally different to what I'm used to. You know what? I haven't picked up a graphite pencil in, oh my gosh, so many years. This is just not the way I would normally go ahead with this, but anyway. Okay. The blending stumps that I've got is the Derwent. Now I think they're made out of rice paper. I'm not quite sure. They're much softer than some, like this is really hard. This is like a cheap brand. I'm not quite sure. It's really, really hard compared to this. I can actually bend this almost. So this is, I believe, is made out of rice paper. So all right. So Brenda, laying in bed, exercising my knee. Oh, I hope, Brenda, you're feeling okay. Like, I know that you got your knee operation. Hope everything is going well for you. Just using a blending stump to create the fog. But I'm just going to keep on building as if I'm working in pastels, I think. I know that that's not the right way to do it, so. This is not pastels. I'm reminded that it's not, so. Okay. Okay. Well, at least I've got the trees in, so that's all I can say about that. It's getting better, says Brenda. Oh, well, that's good. Steve says, I'm okay. All right, sorry. Okay. All right. You know what? You know, I know that I try things out on stream, and even the things that I'm not really comfortable with. So this is one of those times, and I'm using Stonehenge paper, by the way. If I hadn't mentioned that, I was supposed to use something very cheap and inexpensive, and the only graphite pencils that I'm allowed to use are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my? Okay, I'm not even going to. Oh yeah, these are the only things I'm allowed to use, I'm told. So. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. 7B. I think this is dry now, so I can actually start. Okay, here we go. I can't, oh, Brenda says, I can't wait to paint again. Can't sit for very long. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope you're feeling better at least, Brenda. Okay, now I had to do, now the deadline that I had to submit this was by the 20th of December. Okay, where are we? We're the 11th. So I think I'm okay with this. Wendy has given all who wanted to participate ample time, and at least I can say that I'm going to have it in by a certain time. How about that? All right, so okay, Kenny says, Krissi, it is good once in a while to give pen pastels a break and try some mediums that you rarely use. Well, yes, rarely. That's an understatement. Let's just talk about, I think it's probably been about, I don't know, maybe about half a dozen years since I've actually done a project in graphite. So there we go. I think that's fair to say that. But you know what? I tell you what, I might actually do this again. I'm not going to let this beat me, as I never let any of the all my attempts and my hits and misses. I never let any of these beat me. So I'm going to redo this again until I get it right. But no one's going to see me do it. I will do it at my own pace, and not on a live stream. Silky, unfortunately, I have to go. Have a great time, everyone, and see you in the New Year's Eve. Oh yes, definitely. Okay, all right. Okay, half a dozen years. How long is that? Half a dozen years. We're talking 6. Nolani, is that a regular dozen or a baker's dozen? What's a baker's dozen? A baker's dozen, I thought a dozen is a dozen, isn't it? Like, isn't it 12? 13, a baker's, oh, okay. A baker's dozen is 13. Obviously, I'm not a baker. Or a graphite artist, that's all I can say. Oh my gosh, we're talking about a fun stream. This is like a fun stream, not a serious stream, okay? Yes, this does not look like something that I would normally do. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have done this. Barbara, hello, welcome. I'm holding these because I think I'm going to use them. I'm not quite sure if I am. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. This bit needs to be dark here, so I'm actually going to go for that. I'm going to be doing this dark. Okay, all right. Now, okay, all seriousness, I've got to say, this is a wonderful medium. The only thing is that I've just got to get the hang of it. So I don't know when that'll be, but I'll eventually get there. But this is just a wonderful medium. All right, so what I need to do, this area here needs to be really, really dark. So I'm actually using just circular motions. Maybe I probably should be using smaller circular motions, but this area needs to be dark. So yeah. G'day, Jelena. Hello. How you going? Welcome. All right. So, okay, I'm going to try to take your mind off my graphite piece. And what I wanted to talk about is sometimes, like, I listen to podcasts and I find them really interesting, and I'm thinking, wow, like, I could actually really continue the conversation here on the live streams. And I know that you've actually heard me before, and I listened to Proco, Stan Proco, and he has a podcast which he is joined by another fellow called Marshall, and who's also an illustrator and teacher. And when I listen to these, I'm thinking, wow, you know what? I really should talk about this and follow the conversation on. And I know that I've actually referred to him in many situations. And I just wanted to follow on the conversation with a few topics. Abigail, hello, how you going? What's Wendy saying? Is she making fun of me again, Steve? That's a good point. Just means I have more fun than she does. Okay, all right, at my expense. That's okay. Okay, Steve. Okay, Steve says, Wendy, I believe she just said your pencil art is not serious art, but just fun. Oh my gosh, no, Steve, that is not what I say. Art, she just zinga. What is it? Zinga, gotta love her. What did I just do? Did I just say something bad? Did I say something bad? Zinga. Bazinga. I know, Big Bang Theory. I know, I get it, I understand. But I don't understand what I said was wrong. I don't understand. Oh no, this is a fun art street for me because I'm struggling with graphite and okay, all right. I'm struggling with graphite at the moment because yeah. Uh-oh, she's gonna... Okay, all right, so I'm going to keep on going here. So here we go. Oh my goodness, this is actually working. It's actually blending this lovely rice. It's rice paper, this one. All right. Okay. Now, okay. Kenny says, Krissi, I think the kneaded eraser can finally say time for a long break before Krissi uses me again. Okay, no worries. All right. So now, what I wanted to talk about was focus and discipline. Paulo, my goodness, we haven't seen you here for a while. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you here. Okay, I wanted to talk about focus and discipline. Now, right. I'm not going to apply this to my graphite piece, okay? I'm very proud of what it is. Give Krissi a thumbs up. That's right, Brenda. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you for that. All right. Okay. I wanted to, for people who are wanting to focus and discipline themselves. Oh my goodness. Wicked says, it makes me feel better. I'm pretty sure I do really bad at this reference. Way out of my comfort zone. Practice, skill set, experience. Oh my, the blur, the gradients, the blending required. Give me a complex, detailed portrait any day. Well, there you go. You know what? If I was doing a portrait, perhaps it might be a bit different. But I had to do this. Okay, so this is what I had to do. Oops, hang on. This is what I had to do. So this is what they gave me, Wicked. So, or what they, Wendy, they, is what I'm saying. This is not good. This is not good. Okay. So focus and discipline. So if you wanted to discipline and apply focus to your art, some of the points that were discussed on this particular podcast was to unplug. Now, when you're doing art, for example, myself, when we say unplug, like I unplug from social media, everything, just off. You know what I mean? Off. So, and that's what I normally do if I wanted to start doing some of my projects. Obviously, this is not successful at the moment. I'm not unplugging here because I'm fully plugged in this situation. But yes. So one thing to do is to unplug. So this is an idea. Which is really interesting. So if you're working on projects, do you unplug? Do you turn your phone off? Do you turn your like your Facebook off, or any other YouTube tutorials and all of that? Do you unplug? So that's my question to you. Steve says, Krissi, I am laughing out loud. You are so sweet. You get the oh no's. What did I do? You didn't do anything, but I did blend. But I did bend what you said. Your reaction was fun. Oh, okay. All right. No problem. Okay. All right. Krissi, the ancient one teaching us focus and discipline. Absolutely. Well, I use that in my artwork. I mean, how am I supposed to finish my artwork or my pieces? Am I old? The ancient one. Am I old? Okay. I'll take that as a compliment. All right, I'll take that. I don't unplug, says Joanna. I need the white noise and occasional distraction. Nolani says, oh me, Kenny, the first time, let me see, the first time I read that, I read Krissi the Accident. I had to go back and read it again. Oh, okay. Bila says, Paulo, Krissi was the first stream I started to chat on because it was so friendly here. I was, oh, okay. All right. Well, look, okay. So focus. So we're saying unplug. Now, when we say unplug too, but for me, I turn music on. But I don't have, when I say unplug, I mean social media and things like that. So this is what I mean. Another thing when we're talking about focus and discipline is to set a timer or a time limit for a task. So let me see. Oh, Andrea, hello. Nick, hello, little brother. I believe there was a sound issue earlier. I had to take a look. Oh my Krissi, I nearly, what is it? Oh, okay. You peed your pants laughing. Nothing wrong with YouTube. It's called the Krissi factor. Even I have to laugh at myself about that. Kenny, Krissi, not calling you old, I said ancient one, because usually a Kung Fu master teaches focus and discipline. Okay, gotcha. No problem. That's okay. I don't mind. Abigail says, Krissi, I always listen to videos on YouTube. I love to have something to think about. Yes. Well, when I say focus and discipline, I mean like shutting off a distraction. That's what I mean. Jelena, Krissi, how do you feel about using the graphite? Are you liking it or hating it? I'm not hating it. Let's just put it that way, okay? Wicked says, the point was, this is a deceivably easy reference to do really good. You actually have certain advantages in tackling it. Experience. You can transfer to working on this despite new medium. Yes, I understand, Wicked. I understand. But when I was looking at it to begin with, I'm thinking, where do I start? Okay, this is what I was saying. Yeah, Jenny. Hello, Jenny. Hi and bye. Been quietly watching and giggling at the banter, but got to go. Watching in bed and hubby needs to sleep. Night all. Okay, put your headphones in, Jenny. He can't hear what I'm saying. Poor fella. Okay, so unplug. I've got a few more of these. So another focus and discipline thing to think about, what I mentioned, is set a timer or a time limit for a task. So for example, if you're sitting down thinking, well, I'm going to be arting, I'm going to set like maybe 2 hours arting, and just stick to that time limit. So I think that's a really good idea. And I mean, I know that if you've got any social engagements, or which I tend to have a lot, I've got a big family and there's always something going on. But I do dedicate quite a bit of art during the week because I work, I have a day job. So I dedicate nighttime after work for my art. So that is what I'm doing at the moment. Who knows where this will lead? Maybe it will lead to me doing it full time anyway, but not about me. I'm just talking about everyone at the moment. So dedicating a time to finish. I mean, how do you think I get to finish all the paintings that I finish? I've got to dedicate time. All right, so that is that. So number 3, planning for tomorrow. When I say plan for tomorrow, in other words, for example, I knew that I had this live stream, and I made sure that that everything was ready to go, except for my internet and my OBS, which is some things that I just can't control, but I can control. I can control my my media. I can control what I'm going to do. So that's something to think about. So when you're setting a time, when you're setting a task, a time for you to do some art, you know, plan for tomorrow, which is something which I think is a really good idea. So there's that. So do you plan for tomorrow when you're about to start a project? Do you just you know, oh my gosh, I was about to say, like, do you just fiddle fart around and just work out, I need this, I need that, and then when it comes to doing your art project, that you don't get to start it. So what I think is a really good idea is to have everything ready. You go, right, tomorrow or this afternoon or in the morning, I'm going to be doing some art. So that's a good way to focus and discipline. Steve says, Wendy, no wonder women were laughing at me when I went to the grocery store. I left. Okay, did I miss something? You women are insufferable. Barbara says, one of my outlets in my house almost caught fire last night. If I hadn't been home, my house would have burnt down. Oh my goodness. Someone was looking out for me. God, of course. The entire middle part of it was melted and smoking. Oh, Barbara, I hope you're okay. Well, it seems to be, because you're on the live stream, so hopefully everything is fine. Okay, so all right, so that is that, planning for tomorrow. Another thing to think about is just start, like Nike, you know what I mean? Just oh, hello Sarah, welcome. Steve says, Krissi, when it comes to art, what is the one thing you most dislike doing? For me, it's setting up and cleaning up. That's one of the things that's on my list. But seeing as we're talking about that now, what I like to do is, after I've finished a piece, what I like to do is to clean up. And I mean, like, put everything away and clean my desk so everything is all ready to go for my next project. So when it comes to art, what is the one thing you most dislike doing? What do I most dislike doing? Obviously, well, I'm not going to say graphite, because graphite is a lovely medium. It's just that I just have to get good at it, that's all. Christine, hello, good morning everyone. Working and listening, hope you are all well. Yes, all is well on this side of the fence. Yes. So, wow. Okay. Yes, so just fine now. Got to replace the outlet. Oh, okay. Bring an electrician in. Oh my goodness. Okay, Jelena says, I've lost the track of the conversation on here. What's going on? We're talking about focus and discipline, and some of the things to think about when you're applying when you're doing an art piece. How much discipline do you have? What's a way to help you to get through a project, get you focused, get you into the, get you into the program in finishing your art piece. So I'm just thinking and continue a conversation from another podcast, and I thought it would be really good to bring up. So that's what we're talking about. Marcy says, I tend to decide what to work on when I sit down at the drawing board. When I try to plan things, they never seem to go to plan. Well, yes, I understand that. But every artist is different. But I find for myself, I've actually got to plan something. So otherwise, I mean, it may not go according to plan, but it might eventuate into something really unusual. So you just never know your luck. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm just going to keep on going here. This is not working out the way. This is not working out the way I wanted to. Actually, I'm creating fog. So I don't know how well I'm creating fog here. Obviously not very well, but anyway. All right, so my next point is take breaks. Take breaks. Some people don't like to take breaks. I like to take breaks myself. I need to get up, I need to stretch up, I need to walk away for a few minutes from my art piece. I need to come back. I can't sit for very long because I've got some back issues myself, so I can't sit for too long. I need okay, so I need to do that for my back, for my posture. So that's why I had to draw this man so I don't lose him. But yeah, he's there somewhere. Wow. All right. So another point is we talked about taking breaks. Do you guys take breaks in your art pieces? Oh, this is really interesting. Okay, some of you know I'm playing with drafting film and coloured pencils. Yes, you are. Yes, I like your little piece, Jelena. I've seen your eyes. I'm really loving the eyes. Chris says, oh, you're doing Wendy's piece. That is so cool. Well, Wendy's piece is really good compared to mine. Oh my gosh. Yes. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is not looking the way I want it to look. But anyway, I'm just going to keep on going. Okay. And we've mentioned to have a clean and comfortable workspace. So we do that. Another thing to also think about is good tools. They don't have to be expensive, but they can be good tools and useful tools. What's an example of a good tool? Well, this is an example of a good tool. It's not very expensive. It is a blending stump, tortillon, however you want to call it. Okay. Okay, blending stump. I'm calling this a blending stump. So not very expensive, and these graphite pencils are not very expensive, and they're very good tools. So so that's one thing to think about. Paper. Yes, paper is always, yes, Chris, always paper. Nick says, I feel more like an artist tonight because even I can draw something similar to that. Krissi is this mystery night? Oh, look, everyone's a comedian. Yes. Well, all right. Yes, I know Nick. Well, Nick doesn't draw, but he can if he wanted to. If you weren't an artist, you can if you wanted to. Janice says, Jelena, it is looking awesome so far. I saw it. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Uh-oh, I won't. Never mind. Then I have to. Oh, okay. Not sure. Steve says, Wendy, at my age, I'm just happy to be able to tie my... Oh, okay. So art it is. Okay. Oh, sorry. I must have missed quite a bit of the conversation. Okay. What I'm trying to do is get some mist here going with my blending stump. I'm not going to go into technical issues as to what this really is, but all I can tell you is it's made of rice paper. All right. I'm not going to explain the difference between because, okay, but this is much softer. All I can tell you what it feels like. Okay, I'm going to leave the technical issues to people who understand the difference between tortillon and blending stumps. Tortillon is something that is rolled and hollow, I understand. Whereas this one, I feel like there's lots of paper. Yeah, it's sort of pressed, yeah. So that is the difference. I'm going to call it blending stumps. Jelena, I have to go. Lunchtime is over. Bye for now. Thank you so much for putting up with me, Jelena. That's all I got to say about that for today. All right. This is not good, but anyway. Okay, I'm going to start defining these a little bit. All right. I did say hello to Chandra before, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, Wendy says, drives me nuts when someone calls a tortillon a blending stump. While they do similar things, they are completely different and made differently. Look, I understand, Wendy. I know. That's why you're the graphite queen. I'm not going to dispute anything of what you say. So there you go. All right. Okay, so good tools. Now, the next thing we can talk about is when it comes to focus and discipline. Okay. Spend a few minutes to prepare what you need. For example, have all your tools at hand's reach. So, for example, this is a very good example. I've got everything at my disposal here. I've got a kneaded eraser. I've got a gum eraser. I've got all the erasers that I can possibly have. I've got all the erasers here. Tombow. Everything is here, close at my fingertips. I've got like my water brushes for the water soluble graphite. I've got all of that close by, so I don't need to get up and be distracted or anything like that. So a garbage bin or a trash can, like you would say. Well, my trash can is all the way about, let me see, 3 or 4 feet. So then, all right. So, okay. Abigail says, Krissi, I have seen that there is graphite powder. I've never tried it, but I was wondering, how does it work? And if you have different sorts of graphite powder, it seems easy to use with a brush. Yes, I've seen graphite powder, and I've seen it in graphite. I've seen it in sepia. I think, and charcoal powder, and I think generals have that. And it's probably something which I would go to lean towards and use the pencils for details, only because of the way I work with pastels. I think that would probably be easier for me. I haven't got it, but I've been that close to buying it. But you never know. I might try that, and I might buy it and try it on a live stream. Steve says, Wendy, tortillon equals blending stump. You are now officially nuts. Wicked says, I've heard it's better if you make your own graphite powder, so you know exactly what's in the mix. Interesting. Abigail says, I think it will be easy for me too. Yes, it will be. Okay. All right. Let me just define some of the areas here. I think this is probably more of a sketch than anything else. I can't imagine this being anything else other than a sketch. Yeah. So, okay, so there's that. Here's another point. Surround yourself with inspirational stuff, which is interesting. It could be references. It could be music. I don't know, things that would make you sit down and just art, because that's all that really matters, isn't it? It could be artists that you've that you're inspired by, thinking, well, you know what, that's actually not a bad idea. I'm always inspired by my friends' art, all of your art. Like, I'm just like, sometimes like I'm thinking to myself, I wish I'd thought of that, or, you know, things like that. So I'm very much this way, and such in awe with our friends and all your art that I see, and particularly like, you know, like when you're sharing your art with Xrissart. And while I'm bringing that up, you know, if you're not a member of Share Your Art with Xrissart, make sure you are, so you can share all of the things that we talk about. And because we're like just a bunch of friends hanging out, isn't it? So most definite, yes. Yeah, so that's something. And another thing, like this leads on to what I mentioned before, music and podcasts and things that you can listen to. I'm always, I can't be without listening to music, or I'll have maybe an audio, like an audio book that I'm listening to. That makes me sit. Mostly. Most definitely. Steve says, Krissi, I often use the Pan Pastels applicator brushes when I use graphite powder. I like the way it lays down, and I seem to have great control with it. Well, yes. Maybe I should have done that before I used all of this, but I thought, you know what? It's a challenge. Okay. Well, in this situation, I'm only allowed to use these items. I'm allowed to use 5 pencils and any including this water-soluble one. I'm allowed to use blending stumps, but I've cheated on the surface. I should have used a not an expensive bit of paper. I've used Stonehenge, so I've cheated there. But hey, have a look at this. Does it make much difference? Oh my gosh. All right, so music and podcasts. So that's something that, you know, that could help you focus and be disciplined. But on the opposite spectrum of that, there could be silence. Some people or some artists prefer to have total silence. They want nothing. When they sit in their art space, they block out the world, they block out sound, they block out everything. So for some, so for some artists, blocking out noise and having silence is very nice, and helping them to focus and discipline. Marcy says, Krissi, I can't listen to anything with words. Oh my gosh, and that me, I'm chatter. I can't split my concentration. I listen to instrumentals. Yes, I do too. I really like that. But, you know, that's a preference, of course. Janice says, for me, it depends what I'm working on. If I'm painting, I need silence. Well, there you go. Chris says, oh, I agree with Marcy. There you go. All right. Okay. Now, here's one which I suffer from a great deal. Focus and discipline. Avoid procrastination. Avoiding procrastination is something that, yes, I procrastinate a lot, but once I get going, once I start, you can't stop me. Okay, you can't stop me, that's for sure. Wicked says, I wish I could go back to just listening to music while working. Believe it would help so much with productivity. But my concentration focus is scattered these days. Well, you know what? It's getting your mojo, isn't it? Getting your mojo. For sure. Okay. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know where to start and where to finish to help fix this. But anyway. All right, so I'm going with my, okay, I need to get the darkest bit here to show, I'm not going to get it with what I've got here. I think I've, maybe I can, no, this is not good. I'm not going to rescue this. This is going to be bad for me. Having the right motivation helps too. Absolutely, Chris. Sometimes I just listen to sounds of nature on YouTube. Very relaxing. I like that too. You have no idea. Abigail, I go from very relaxing, although I've got a lot of birds that are just outside my door. You hear that a lot. I feel like I'm in nature anyway, without even me putting music on. But yes, definitely. Bila says, I avoid procrastination by procrastinating about it. Oh, I love that. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. Me too, says Chandri. Oh my gosh. Wendy says, Krissi, actually, Krissi, you are starting to get some time fog appearance going. You might actually pull this off a bit. Thank you, Wendy, for your maybe encouragement, maybe positive feedback, which is always welcome. Yes, there you go. There you go. Wicked says, Wendy, haha, but at least she still manages to get so much more things done. Oh my gosh, look, I tell you what. Look, I am having fun even though I'm struggling a bit, but that's okay. For sure. But what I wanted to do is, because I just wanted to also mention, and I know I mentioned it before, but what I wanted to do also talk about again is our Christmas Eve live stream with Wendy. Sorry, I keep on saying Christmas Eve. It's New Year's Eve. No, it's a New Year's Eve 24-hour stream. So I'm so looking forward to that. I you know what? It didn't even take long for me to be talked into that. Yes, it didn't take long, but I've already got a project ready to go. I'm still, making a few tweaks on the design or the composition. But I'm so looking forward to joining Wendy in this New Year's Eve live stream. I'm so pumped for it. You've got no idea. And I've got, how long? I've got, oh my gosh, like still got, I mean, it's only the 11th. And I've got 20 more days, 20 something. Who's counting? 24, 25 days, 24 days. Who's counting? So I'm so pumped. So I want, if it's possible for you to all come in and pop in and say g'day. Okay. Yeah. Nick says, Krissi, now you understand why I'm way past being nuts. I grew up with it. Dear. Yes. Okay. Hang on. Let me see. Okay. No, it's not 24 days. It's okay, 20 days. I've been told that I can't count. That's fine. Who's counting anyway? But you know what I mean, New Year's Eve. All right, so, well, this is not... Okay. All right. I'm going to make sure that this man is here. At least make it look like there's a man in the background. Could be a woman, who knows? I'm not even going to argue with anyone here. Okay, we can at least see the man. All right. Let me see. This is nowhere near done. I want to use something else, but I'm not allowed. Can I use another thing to make things darker? I'm not allowed. I want to use like a really dark something, and it's not going to work. I can't get... Maybe... I want to make these darker, but I can't make these darker. And I don't think I could even press hard. Maybe I might press hard. That's why it's a challenge, I suppose. Okay, who's going? Nolani, off to work. See you all next time. See you. Hopefully, Nolani, you can join in New Year's Eve at some point, wherever you are in the world. Wherever you are in the world. Okay, all right. Now, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to also, now that we're sort of like in December, we've done so much this year, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone that's, and when I say everyone, I mean our friends here, us, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for always being there, always hanging around, always supporting us. And what a year it's been. And I know that we'll probably talk about that New Year's Eve, but I just wanted to say I am so grateful for your friendship, for your support, and you know what, I'm going to try and if I keep on talking, I'm actually going to bore my brains out. I don't want to do that, but I just wanted to say I'm so grateful. And we've all done so much this year. We've done so many things. We've done like group paintings together. We've done, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm actually going to have to write down. Yes. And of course, I'm going to be organising another group painting as well for all of us. So, you know, if you're interested, and if you wanted to be in on that, by all means, I reckon we're all good at doing that now. So we know what the drill is. When the time comes, I'll advertise it. And if you wanted to be involved in it, definitely, you will let me know. But I just wanted to recap you know, some of the wonderful things that we've done this year, and just, you know, and I know that everyone's health hasn't been all the best and stuff like that, and you know, and everyone just keeps on keeping on, and just, you know, I'm just so fortunate and so lucky that I'm surrounded by all of you guys. Like, you guys are the best, truly you are. Okay, nearly the end of a decade. Let me see. Yes, it is actually, Marcy. So yes, of course. Janice says, Krissi, could you erase to lighten the rest? Yes, I could. I think I might do that. Let's just go with a kneaded eraser, hey? Yes, let me see. Joanna says, it's been so nice to come here most Wednesdays and just hang out. Well, that's it, you know, just hanging out. There's nothing, you know, no pressure. Well, pressure on me, but no pressure on you, that's for sure. But having a good time, that's for sure. Brenda says, oh boy, another one. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Nick says, she has a chance of getting through customers, Wendy. Oh, okay. Not sure what that was all about. Okay, let's go. No chance. Oh, I've got no chance of getting through customs. Why? Yeah, I missed a conversation. That's all right. No worries. I'm going to use my kneaded eraser. Let's see how we go. Ooh, this is making things look a bit darker. I'm liking this, maybe. Oh, gosh. Look at me. No, this is not the way I want it to look. But anyway, I'm so sorry, people. Nick says, sneaking in that wine will get her in trouble. Okay. Yes. All right. All right. Okay. Should I talk about my project that I've been doing? I've uploaded my last Joker, actually, my in pastel. Kay Shangley, hello. Looks like you're enjoying this tonight. Well, let's just say I'm attempting. I am enjoying this. I'm actually enjoying being with everyone here, so which is what I'm really pleased about. But there are no shortcuts here. Graphite is so I can't hide behind graphite. I think this is, yeah, and I think this is what I'm discovering, that with pastel I can, you know, it's easy to hide behind color, but you can't hide behind graphite. I'm slowly discovering. So, and the techniques that I use in pastel I can't use here, so that's very interesting, for sure. Okay, you thinking okay, she what's this? Wendy says she really isn't. She's enjoying the company more than the project. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not quite sure if people have noticed. I've actually uploaded my last Joker, and which is one of the last face cards, or you wouldn't call a Joker a court card, but maybe you could. Which I'm very, very pleased about, and he's the good guy in my element card project. So I'm already starting to research printers, and contacted a printer which I think that I'm going to go with. So hopefully next year you might see some cards, and I know that I've promised it this year, but it doesn't seem to have happened this year, so it'll be next year. Okay, so the project has taken longer than what I thought it was going to take. So let's just, I didn't anticipate the artwork was, apart from the art, I mean, I work a day job, so it would have finished a lot earlier than what it did. I mean, I can't work in my sleep. I wish I could, but the hard bit is going to be in the marketing and all of the printing, and there's still a lot of work to go, but I'm very excited. So I'll be talking about it a lot, and probably, you know. John says, oh, Krissi, I have seen your joke on Facebook page. Truly awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Now, I'm looking at this and Bila says, Krissi, it is excellent. I love it. Oh, thank you so much. This must be one of your Mr. Squiggle things. She will turn it upside down and it will look like something. Okay, Nick. All right. So funny. So funny. Like, I don't know what to do to make this look the way it should look. You can have a field day and tell me all the things that I should be doing, but at the moment I'm just going to try to apply as much graphite as I can. This is a 4B. Maybe I should be using a 7B for this one. That might be better. All right, okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to just going to blend this. Oh, I love this blending stump. I'm too scared to call it anything else. Seriously. I am just so scared. That's it. Because I'm going to get told off. Here we go. And I'm not even going to ask for feedback because I'm going to tell you what it is. The only thing I'm really good at is using the blending stump. There we go. Let me see. All right. All right. All right, so, all right. Okay. Let me see. I'm allowed to use 4B. What else have I got here to use? 2B. Here we go. Okay, there's some. Oh, look. Here we go. Actually, I really like this. Nice and soft. When this is when you make the magic. Oh, okay. No, sorry. Nick says, you do realize as your little brother, it's my job and my birthright to take the mickey out of you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Come on, baby. Bring it on. Bring it on. Kay Shanley says, this is when you make the magic. Abigail says, Krissi, I've been using the blending stump on the last portrait I've made with colour pencil and loved it. Well, there you go. I'm actually really liking this, I've got to say. Really, really liking this. But what I think I will do, I mean, I know this is a project which Wendy wanted us to do, but I'm actually going to do a portrait with graphite one day, and you can hold me to it. You can hold me to it. One day I will do a graphite portrait, and it will be something of my choosing, not something of somebody else's choosing. So and let's just see how we go. Yes, that's what I'll do. Okay, so Bila says, Krissi, how about next year a coloured pencil piece on sanded paper using water to blend? Oh my gosh, all of these challenges. Wendy says, one day, will I even still be alive when this happens, Krissi? Yes, well, maybe not, but I promise you I will do it in your lifetime. No, I will do it. I will do it. If I said on stream that I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. You know, I'm sure that I'll be held accountable for everything that I do, so don't you worry. All right. Okay. What I might do is, look, I don't know what else I can do to this. Like, I'm sure that there's lots of things I can do, but I just can't think straight. I need different graphite pencils to get my darks, and I'm not getting it with the way I'm doing it. Even if I'm using, if I use, here we go. Maybe that might help there in that situation. Tell you what, that blending stump was really good for shading that paper. Well, can I rip this off and you can see the difference? How about that? Let's just do that. I'm not going to do any more to this, so hang on a sec. Oh, wow. Ooh. Yeah, well, I'm not calling it done, but I don't know what else to do to it, so I'm going to get told off. I know that I'm going to get told off about this, but you'll have to... Okay. All right. I would like to call it done. I know it's not done, but I don't know what else to do with what I know, which is not much actually. Okay. All right. Well, at least the edges are clean. The edges are clean. Let's have a look. Okay. All right. All right. So this is what at the moment, like, this is nothing like what I should be doing, but I'm actually going to leave this here, right, as it is with graphite, something which I'm not used to using, right? So all the people that use graphite, good on you, because I tell you what, I tip my hat off to you. But I am actually going to do a portrait one day in graphite. I need to redeem myself in some shape, way or form. So what I wanted to say is thank you all so much. I'm actually going to call it a stream, but thank you all so much for hanging around. Thank you so much for being around this year. I am so privileged and so honored that you are my friends. And I won't be streaming next week, and then the week after that is Christmas for us. So I need to have a little bit of a break, but like I mentioned before, I'm going to just keep on arting as well, and I'll keep on uploading, and I would love for you to join Wendy and myself for our New Year's Eve live stream, which is going to be a doozy. I just have to work on strategically how I'm going to stay awake. I'm sure it shouldn't be hard, seeing as I only need like about 4 or 5 hours sleep. So yeah, for sure. Jay, I'm back. Okay, thank you so much, Jay. Thanks. Okay, Wendy says thanks everything for putting up with Krissi's antics. See you soon. Okay, Kenny says thank you all and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. Brenda, bye for now. And Hazel, bye everyone. Wishing you all a very Merry Christmas, and see you all next year. Absolutely, have some great holidays and get some rest. Absolutely, and I hope to see you all next year, before next year, New Year's Eve. But everyone, bye for now, and talk soon, I'm sure. Okay, bye.